camera action.
Kuzambu everyone, hello Garlu, welcome to Matchday 14 live from Tensung's home ground, MTC, out here in Wandi. We are into Matchday 14 of this BoB BPL season 2025. The match is between Tensung FC versus the Travelers Southern City FC. An MTC ground, also known as Gelsetang, out here at Wangdi. I'm your commentator, Tenzin. And very warm good afternoon from the windy area out here. Both the teams have already played 2 matches, and yet both the teams are yet to register a single point in the league. So this match would be exciting for the own clubs to register their first win, their first point in the table standings. As the table standing stands right now, both the teams are on the bottom of the table. Both the teams share equal points, which is 0 points. Both the points have equal goal difference, that is -4. So it is a battle of determination, persistence out here. Who will move ahead of the other team? Supporters, fans, colleague, brothers, families, everyone gathered out here to witness this beautiful game and cheer for their own team. Here's the starting lineup for the home team, Tensung FC. 2 new faces in the starting lineup in this match. In goal, as usual, Sheriff Gelson gets his 3rd start of the season. Jersey number 3, Kinzang Doji, gets his first start up in the starting lineup. Jersey number 4, Sonam Phunso. Jersey number 19, Pup Doji. Jersey number 20, Jimmy Phunso. Jersey number 18, Tenzin Namge, also gets his first starting spot today. Jersey number 6, Leki Tanden. Jersey number 13, Dawa, another experienced player in the home squad. Jersey number 16, Kakatsering, another name that has been in this league for several years. Jersey number 7, Peldon Wangchuk. And jersey number 11, Tile Wangdi. The starting lineup for the visitors: Southern City FC from Gyelifu. Jersey number 41 in goal, we have Ugen Tsering. Jersey number 44, Tsencho Dorji. Jersey number 5, Robinson Badu from Ghana. Jersey number 37, Andrew Ibo. And jersey number 20, Frank Fifi Wood, who started off the bench in their last match against Paro FC in Gyelifu, starts here at MTC. Jersey number 49, Gelson Drukpa. Jersey number 7, Atit Kumar Monga. Jersey number 10, Gideon Kirume. And jersey number 13, Ngawang Punso. Southern City have registered 2 goals, and both the goals were scored by their players from Ghana, Frank Fifihood and Gideon, in their previous matches. As for Tensung FC, the team is yet to register a goal scored. And we're into matchday 14 out here at MTC ground, the home ground of Tensung FC. Both the teams are playing their 3rd match of the season ahead of the international break. Another good news for all football lovers out there in Bhutan: we have the Tri-Nation Cup coming soon. Only few days left. The participating teams are Hong Kong, Malaysia and Bhutan, the Dragon Girls. It is the senior women's national football team that will be playing that Tri-Nation in preparation for their other competitions that will be later on held in Jordan for their qualification for the competition in Australia. As of now, stay excited for that Tri-Nation that will happen on 28th of May. The first match will be played between Bhutan versus Hong Kong at Chan Limithang, 6 p.m. As always, we would urge and like to hope that every Bhutanese who are able to come to make your presence up there and show your support for the Dragon Girls. And the second match would be between Malaysia and Hong Kong on 31st May at Chan Limithang, 6 p.m. And then the final match would be played against Bhutan versus Malaysia on 3rd of June at 6 p.m. in Chanlamitang Stadium as well. So make sure you mark the dates and come there to support. And for people who aren't able to physically be there, we will also stream it live on our official YouTube channel, or you can get the updates from our official social media pages: Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. For now, let's enjoy this match day 14 out here at MTC as the home team Tensung FC host the Travelers Southern City FC all the way from the south, Kilifu. And for the point tables, Paro FC with their latest win down there at Sirang, they ended the match in a 4-0 full-time scoreline, thus taking them on the top of the table ahead of the international break. Our Dragon Boys, the senior national football team, are also travelling to Bangladesh for a friendly match ahead of their second match of the AFC Asian Cup qualifying round against Brunei on 10th of June. Matchday 14, Tensung FC versus Southern City, everyone. Stay tuned to enjoy an action-packed match out here at MTC. And as the teams get ready for their third clash in this league, quick recap on both the teams' past two match results. Tensung FC opened their season playing against Paro FC, wherein they conceded 3 goals and lost the game at Wochu. The second match was played out here at MTC against Transport United, where they had a solid defense until the 83rd minute, wherein Jiktril from Transport scored and broke the hearts of the host. Thus, they played 2 matches, lost both, conceded 4 goals, and they're yet to score a goal out here in this league. As for Southern City, they played their opening match against RTC at RTC's home ground, wherein they lost the match 2-1. The one goal was picked up by Gideon from Ghana in the 81st minute, but it wasn't enough for them to salvage a point. Yet their first match, first loss. The second game was played in their home turf at Gaelifu Public Ground, wherein they were playing against the defending champion Paro FC. The scoreline ended in 4-1. The one goal that the home team at that time, Southern City, scored was from Frank Fifiwood, who came off the bench and put a thunderous strike, scoring one of the best goals of the league. As for the points table, both the teams are at the bottom, sharing equal point, equal goal difference. So it is a significant match for both the teams out here at MTC Ground. And with that, the game kicks off out here at MTC Ground. Early ball, trying to switch it. Gideon. Ngong Punso. Andrew trying to lift it up for Gideon. Losing possession. Tawa goes all the way back to Sherab. Playing steadily from the back. An important touch for Belden Wangchuk. Senchitoji, the team captain, killing it to Udoka, the Nigerian, the only Nigerian in the squad. They have a full 6 foreign players, all African players, and all 5 of them are from Ghana, except for Udoka, who is from Nigeria. Had a solid performance last time, but couldn't grab some points for the team. A long range pass. Not the best of touches. Losing possession now. Visitors. Southern City. Gideon down the left. Frank Fifiwood. Udoka shifts it down to the right. Tencho, the team captain, gets it to Pinsotashi, aka Popo, who has had experience playing in this league. Fifiwood snatches it away. Gideon making a run on his left. Ngong Funso. Back to Fifiwood. Ngawang on the left. Manages to get across inside. Easy collection for Sherab. Sherab quick on his vision. Looking for another orange shirt up in front. Tawa. Punzatashi did well. Gets it to Andrew. Shifts it down to Gideon. Flag stays down. Gideon down the left. Gets support through Ngongfunto, who lifts it up. Gets across inside. No one on the far corner. Goes for a throw in for Tensung FC. Chingmefunto behind the ball. To the team captain Sonampunto. Lifting it up. Kaka. Tensung taking their time, building up and using those runners up in front with their long range passes. Edge of the penalty box, gets a shot in. Blocked by Udoka. They are charging forward. Swing the end of the head coach. Seems a bit concerned with his players giving space for the shots to come in. Gideon manages to keep it in. Can't get past Sonampunto. Using advantage of the height difference, clears that off. Kaka placing bet for Dawa. Dawa unhappy with that challenge, there was no call. Andrew. Timely interception there. Punzatashi. Got the space, gets across inside. That was an early chance for Southern City. Punzatashi, aka Popo, with that beautiful cross. Gideon was at the receiving end, but didn't get the right connection on that. Good turn from Tensung, gets it in the middle. Jersey number 18, Tenzin Namge, starting for the first time in the squad for Tensung. There was the early chance. Gideon did get a touch, but the flag was raised up for an offside. Back to Gideon. Ngongfunto overlapping down the left. Trying to curl it in with his left. Intercepted by the team captain Sonamfunto. Tensung FC has never conceded a goal in the opening first half until now. Will this be a moment that this stat is going to change? Tensung FC, all the goals they have conceded has come after halftime. Corner taken by Andrew. Sure, I've had to clear that off. Baldan Wangchuk looking for support. Kinzong Doji, another player getting on the starting 11 in this team. Tilawandi trying to get across inside. Kinzong Doji gets a long range shot with his left foot. Goes wide. Again swing. Lee's bothered about that shot. Lets it go for a throw in. Popo. So Finto slips. Gideon, can he capitalize on this? Lifts it up. Flacas stays down. Andrew, sorry, it is Fifi Wood down the right. Gets a shot in. Crucial save. That was going in for sure. Another cross inside the penalty box. There was the chance. It was Frank Fifi Wood. He has got what it takes to capitalize on occasions like this. He has found a thunderous strike down there at their home ground. Another miss pass. Cross inside. Gideon was lurking from behind. Good clearance. Still in play. Southern City. Punsatashi taking his time. Lifts it up. No blue shirts in the box to make something happen out of that. Sharp goes short. Gideon, who has scored a goal for the club this season, is looking for a second. Intercepted from behind. Team captain did well. Lekitandin goes all the way back to Sherop. Another loose ball. Gives away for a throw in. Ngong. Some battles in the midfield area. Southern City in command for now. Sencho lifting it up. Battle down the right. Southern City wins it. The ball has gone out. Tensung Toji gets past two blue shirts, couldn't get past Robinson. Too much for Atit Kumar to keep it alive. Jimmy Punto. Snatched away. Kinzong Doji. Switches down the right now. Beautiful one. Tenzin Namge loses the ball possession. No whistle. He has retackled and won it back. Too much down the right. Lekitandin couldn't win over the pace of the ball. Long gets it in the middle. Tenchudoji. Kelton Rukpa gets it to Punso. Popo. Badu. Robinson Badu switches down the left now. Good first touch. Gideon gets inside the space. Andrew lifts it up. Using his body as a shield now. Good composure. Given away at the end. Tilawandi trying to place it in the middle. The pace just wasn't right. Frank Fifi Wood lifts it up for Gideon. Straight to Sherab Gelton. Tawa enjoying ample of space in the middle. Lifting it up. Spelden Wongchuk up against Udoka Boa. Udoka had the better of that. Half an hour on the clock. Both the teams are marching on to find the opener. Will this be a match? Tensung FC gets to register a goal. Wonderfully done. Inside the box now. Given away. Pubdoji trying to drive it in. Well defended. Punto takes the throw in down the line. Wrong player gets it to the opponent. Brilliant pass in the middle. Udoka. Brilliant defending. Robinson Badu. Punzatashi. Kelton Rukpa loses possession. Throw in for Southern City. Another throw in down the right hand side for Southern City. Long range cross. Gideon inside the box. Heads it back. Fifi Wood gets it all the way back to Ngong Punto. Back to Ngong Punto. Andrew shifts it down the right. Punzatashi making that late run. Couldn't keep it in. Jigme Funto has played from Ugan Academy before. Gets to share up. Who played for Borough FC before? Both the teams playing in Tensung colours for now. Thoughts ring. Good pressure from the visitors. Trying to deny those short passes. Tensung Doji. Dawa. Brought down. There's the foul. Dawa takes the free kick quick. Kaka. Andrew. Fifi Wood. Offside. The head coach, the gaffer, the experienced, well-seasoned coach, Ngong Dendop on the sideline, in charge of the home team, Tensung FC. This is his second season in charge of the club. Jimmy Funso going long. Inside the box. The referee has blown a whistle for foul down there. The other players on the bench, good squad depth for Tensung FC. Have players of potential. Not featuring the starting 11 for now. Udoka. Gideon. Good touch. Mompunto. Looking for Frank Fifiwood. Who's up against Jimmy Punto? Ngawang. Charging up front now. Beautiful pass down the left. Early cross inside. Udoka had to clear that off. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication down there. Udoka, considering the goalkeeper was coming out of his line to collect that calmly. Yet Udoka had to clear that off. Throw in taken in the box, a flick inside. Carrying it further. Couldn't find an orange shirt, lifts it up. Atit. Swing that up. The head coach in the pre-match press said that it will be a huge boost for the team if they get a win out here. Especially after losing 2 straight matches. Robinson. Gideon. Trying to shield. Seems like there was a bit of a contact on that. A free kick given for Southern City. Tenzin Namge. Udoka brought down by Chiliwangdi. That's the physical strength Tensung FC squad have. Look at the height difference. Still then it is Udoka who is brought down on the ground. But wins a free kick. Throw in for Tensung. Andrew places it in the middle. Back to Andrew. Mongputso. Fifiwood on the ground, no whistle, appealing for a foul there. Chilwandi gets it to Tenzin Namge, Tenzin Wande. Kaka, poor touch. Seems like there is an injury concern. Chimapunso on the ground. Kakatsiring, player who has played in this league several years. There are the players warming up on the sideline. Tensung, Victorio Amate. Two brilliant players down the line, readying up to get on. Maybe they will feature before the half time whistle goes. Udoka Boa from Nigeria. Can see that six goals until now. Jimmy Punso back on his feet. Seems like he will get to continue the game. Licky. Robinson Batu clears it up. The fall, Tencho. Well directed header to Robinson Batu. Given away. Brought down, surely a foul. Robinson Badu gets off with a warning for that challenge. There was contact on that challenge on Balin Wangchuk. Chance for Tensung. Few yards away from the edge of the penalty box. Kakatsiring behind the ball. Lifts it up inside. There was a header. Connection there, but couldn't place it on target. Logan Tsering goes shot. The transitions had been happening all the way from defense line to the attacks. The midfield are seen dropping down to receive it or heading forward to help the attacks. But they haven't been making those transitions from the middle. Funso. Gets it to Jimmy Funso, his central defense partner. Andrew trying to combine with Gideon. Licky. Good defense. Orange shared in attack. Belden Wangchuk places it in the middle. Udoka wins it back for Southern City. Player down. It was the outswing on that challenge. On Frank Fifiwood. The tackle came in a bit late. Did get the ball first, but in the process he brought down Frank Fifiwood as well. That's the fall on that. Poor touch from Gideon, given away for a throw-in. Good touch. Gideon. Andrew gets it back to Gideon. Down the left, Gideon. Gets across inside. Ball stays. Not yet in. Goes out for a goal kick. Chimufunto. Solid defense. Especially in the starting first half, Tensung FC has never conceded. All the goals that they have conceded have come after the first half. Likitanden, wonderfully done. Challenge there after the ball went on. Gives it a foul. There was the challenge after the ball was released, but it wasn't just away a few seconds. And Tensung FC has won another set piece situation out here. It is Kakatsuri behind the ball. Can they make the most out of this? Kakatsuri lifts it up. Far corner. Gets a header back in the box. The final touch came from a blue shirt. Udoka appealing that there was a push on him. But the decision stands firm. It is a corner for the home team. Some engineering happening down there in the box now. Kaka, in swing cross. There are two orange shirts. Header inside the box. The clearance wasn't as expected. Still in the risky place. 3 players down on the ground, including the goalkeeper. Maybe there was a clash on that challenge. There is the captain Sonafonto on the ground, grabbing his head, as well as seems like it is the clash between the two team captains. There was the clearance. It went straight in. Sonam, the team captain, has hit his head on the woodwork. The clash was a bit brutal. He will receive some medical attention. That seems a bit concerning. The ball was in the air. The players heading for a 50-50 ball. Sonam Pinto trying to make the most out of his hide. Tried his best in the process. Couldn't control his body movement. Head coach making sure the players are fit to continue. Sonam Pinto back on his feet. He's an Iron Man for a reason. Goalkeeper still on the ground. He seems to be in big pain. Meanwhile, Coach Ngawang of Tensung discussing some important tips to Lekitanden. Maybe there was a contact on that challenge to the goalkeeper as well. Swing. Seems like he is struggling a bit to get back. Meanwhile, the team captain, Sonapinto, back on his feet, discussing with his teammates. Swing also looks okay to continue. There was the situation wherein 3 players were brought down. The team captain Sonampunto clashing his head against the woodwork, the post. Fortunately, all 3 players are fit to continue this game. Referee Ugan Penjo, who just returned from his refereeing duties out there in Arunachal Pradesh for the under-19 staff, he is back out here officiating this game at MTC. The Ghanaian players combining to make something happen. Robinson Badu. Mwaumfunso. Beautiful pass to Andrew. Another one-touch pass down the line to Gideon. Andrew making that overlap run. Gideon trying to place it inside for Fifi Wood, lifting it up. Couldn't get that final contact. Several orange shirts. It is Sonapinto who gets that clearance. Robinson Badu. Blocked. Throw in for Southern City. Punzatashi gets it to Badu. Heavy touch. Makes up for that. Final 9 minutes on the clock. Both the teams defensively doing pretty good job, but lacking some attacking system in the team. Getting off forward. Blicky gets it back to Sherb Gelson. Fifi Wood. Clash of cleats. No whistle. Both the players pause for a moment, looking at the referee. Punzatashi lifts it up inside the box. Straight to Sherb Gelson. Two central defense duos doing a pretty good job until now, keeping the attacks from the Ghanaians on bay. Chimapunso. Not the touch he wanted. Punzatashi. Robinson Badu using his strength, couldn't win that ball. Sonapinto. Lecky. Tawa places it for beautiful triangle pass. Couldn't get it to another orange shade at the end. Mwaumfunso. Gets in Drukpa. Mwaumfunso with that long clearance. Mwaumfunso hits it back. Right decision. Cleared off by Shrub. Another throw in. for the visitors. Punzutashi. Seems like there was a bit of a pulling going down there on the right hand side. The referee had given that away for a direct free kick for Southern City. Punzutashi, aka Popo, behind the ball. Had a good performance until now. With the backdrop of the home supporters. Lifts it up in the box. There was a miscommunication between the two orange shirts. And the result goes away for a corner for Southern City. The second corner of the game for Southern City. Can they make the most out of this? Andrew Boyamoa behind the ball. Goes short. Good turn from Gideon. Space, gets a shot in. Gets a deflection. There was another challenge in the box between jersey number 11, Tilewandi, and Udoka. There was the chance. It was the right foot of Sonapunto who directed that shot away from target. Heavy touch, couldn't get that. Sharp goes long. Andrew on the ground, seems like he is hurt. But there was another foul drawn on Punzutashi. Referee Panjo going to check on that concerning situation. Punzutashi did get tripped on that. Andrew also seems fit to continue. It is Senchadoji who is taking several steps back, meaning he is aiming straight to go for goal maybe, but definitely he is going long. Few yards away from the center circle. Tenchadoji goes low. There's the touch, hits the woodwork. Everyone stood standing and watching that ball. Could have slid in, but it was denied by the woodwork. Hits the post, gets out. There's the first yellow card drawn. It is for Dawat Swing, maybe for some use of unnecessary words. Sharp was beaten, but the ball couldn't get past and hit the back of the net. There was another goal scoring opportunity. Southern City are coming for an important touch. Gideon unable to keep it in play. Throw in taken quick. Tenzin Namge gets it back all the way to Sonapunto. Lifts it up for Tenzin Namge again. A risky pass. Kaka lifts it up. Punzutashi. Well timed interception. Udoka. Gideon. Outside foot pass. Punto kept it in play. Another outside foot from him as well. Not the best of the passes for now. Throw in given for Tensung FC. Players unhappy about that decision. The assistant referee had a clear vision on that, so he had to make the right call. Sonopunto lifts it up inside the box. Duka makes the best use of his height. Given away. Beautiful pass. Flag has gone up. A bit too late on that release. A player is on the ground, reasoning with referee Ugan Penjo. 3 minutes of stoppage time to play out here. Tensung FC are holding on to their record of not conceding in the opening half. This would be the third consecutive match wherein they would have not conceded a single goal in first half. Supporters ranging from all age, small kids, elders, school-going students, everyone's here witnessing this clash between Tensung and Southern City. Jimmy Punto. Wang Punto has been enjoying driving up, playing some offensive. Gets on Drukpa. Mawang. Udoka gets it back to Ugan Swing. The foreign players have been fiercely attacking, but Tensung FC, as always, the squad full of local talent, have been denying all those attacks from the foreign players. Southern City have 6 foreign players in total. 5 of them are featuring in the game as of now. 4 of them from Ghana, except for Doka, who is from Nigeria. Another chance on the edge of the penalty box. No whistle. Tandon being chased by Gideon. Moves away from that. There is the whistle. And there's a yellow card. It has been drawn for the Tensung FC player. Towards swing, he has already been booked. He should be mindful about any altercations between the referee. Another player has been booked for the challenge. Head coach. The time is over, but that challenge on the fall has consumed a considerable amount of time. Thus, the referee will have to let that free kick go. This will be the final action before the halftime whistle. Frank Fifiwood gets the shot, goes wide. Goal kick taken quick. No time to waste. Puntatashi. And with that, the first half comes to an end. Both the teams yet to find the back of the net. Fierce defensive work from the defense line. The attacking had been promising, but both the teams haven't been able to capitalize on it and pull a goal back. We will catch you back after the halftime break. The halftime scoreline: Tensung FC 0, Southern City FC 0. Thank you, Kadinche.
The top 10 teams participating in this year's BoB BPL season 2025 are Borough FC, Transport United FC, Tembu City FC, RTC, BFF Under 19 Academy, Tensung FC, Samti FC, Tirang FC, and the two clubs who have qualified from the qualifying competition, Ogan Academy and Southern City FC. Switches to the right, running down the right flank. He's got options up in front. Can he get a delivery inside? And there is the delivery and the super header right at the bottom left corner. And that is clinical. That is the first goal of season 2025. Football fans, the wait is over. The battle for supremacy is back. Bigger, better and bolder than ever. This is the Bhutan Premier League season 2025. 10 teams, one dream, a season filled with passion, pride and pure football madness. The champions are here to defend their throne. The challengers are here as well to dethrone them. Every pass, every tackle, every goal, history will be written. Who will rise, who will fall, and who will be crowned as the champions of Bhutanese football. Buckle up, Bhutan! The Bhutan Premier League season 2025 is here.
Summer is put back on hold and the Premier League is set to retake centre stage. So are we ready? Bet your life we are.
A new season, a new start with some new faces.
And so the curtain comes up on another season and another story will be told. Lights, camera, action.
The top 10 teams participating in this year's BoB BPL season 2025 are Borough FC, Transport United FC, Temple City FC, RTC, BFF Under 19 Academy, Tensung FC, Samti FC, Chirang FC, and the two clubs who have qualified from the qualifying competition, Ugan Academy and Southern City FC. Switches to the right, running down the right flank. He's got options up in front. Can he get a delivery inside? And there is the delivery and the super header right at the bottom left corner. And that is clinical. That is the first goal of season 2025. Football fans, the wait is over. The battle for supremacy is back. Bigger, better and bolder than ever. This is the Bhutan Premier League season 2025. 10 teams, one dream, a season filled with passion, pride and pure football madness. The champions are here to defend their throne. The challengers are here as well to dethrone them. Every pass, every tackle, every goal, history will be written. Who will rise, who will fall, and who will be crowned as the champions of Bhutanese football. Buckle up, Bhutan! The Bhutan Premier League season 2025 is here.
Summer is put back on hold and the Premier League is set to retake centre stage. So are we ready? Bet your life we are.
A new season, a new start with some new faces.
And so the curtain comes up on another season and another story will be told. Lights, camera, option.
The top 10 teams participating in this year's BoB BPL season 2025 are Paro FC, Transport United FC, Tembu City FC, RTC, BFF Under 19 Academy, Tensung FC, Samti FC, Chirang FC, and the two clubs who have qualified from the qualifying competition, Ugan Academy and Southern City FC.
Switches to the right, running down the right flank. He's got options up in front. Can he get a delivery inside? And there is the delivery and the super header right at the bottom left corner. And that is clinical. That is the first goal of season 2025. Football fans, the wait is over. The battle for supremacy is back. Bigger, better and bolder than ever. This is the Bhutan Premier League season 2025. 10 teams, one dream, a season filled with passion, pride and pure football madness. The champions are here to defend their throne. The challengers are here as well to dethrone them. Every pass, every tackle, every goal, history will be written. Who will rise, who will fall, and who will be crowned as the champions of Bhutanese football. Buckle up, Bhutan! The Bhutan Premier League season 2025 is here.
And welcome back everyone to second half action out here at MTC ground, Tensung's home ground. The halftime scoreline ended in 0-0. Thus, Tensung FC has a record of 3 consecutive matches wherein they haven't conceded in the opening first half. This is their third match wherein they haven't conceded in the first half mark. Can they make it another record, scoring and registering their first win of the tournament. Southern City, the visitors, on the other hand, haven't been able to find the back of the net. It was Southern City, the visitors, who comparatively had a bigger chance on goal scoring opportunities, yet they couldn't capitalize on it. The home team, Tensung FC, the defensive work, as always, solid. They haven't conceded. And with that, the second half kicks off. Beautiful pass. Tensung Doji. Throw in for Tensung. Chimipunso. Pubdoji, who had been booked on that second yellow card, the challenge. Andrew. Sonopunso. Beautiful switch. Too much. Atit battling against Puptoji. Puptoji. Chimpunso lifts it up for Dawa. Confess touch. Tilawandi brought down. Play continues. Goal kick for Southern City. Doji shifts it down to Sonomfunso, gets it to Likitanden. There's a Namge caught from behind. Free kick taken quick. Dotsring gets it to Kaka. Putsutashi, good interception. Lifts it up, looking for Frank Fifiwood. Andrew. Robinson Badu battling against three orange shades. Gideon collects it at the end. Andrew. Good defensive work from Tensung FC yet again. Denying that through pass. Fifiwood, beautiful through pass down the left hand side. Gideon keeps it alive. Gideon gets across in. There was a connection but couldn't direct it on target. It was Atid Kumar Monga, the jersey number 7. There was the cross from Gideon. Atid with the outside of his right foot. Couldn't get it on target. Tensung FC charging forward now. Orange Shade gets it in the middle. Dawa taking his time. Andrew moves away. Fifi Wood, heavy touch. Cleared off by Jimmy Funto. Five minutes after the halfway break. More than half an hour to play. Can any team break the deadlock? Frank Fifi Wood on attack. Atid go inside the box. Frank Fifi Wood decided to go on his own. Goes wide. Could have been another goal scoring opportunity, but they have wasted that chance. Dawa switches down to Puptoji. Wonderfully done from Andrew. Getting past two orange shades. Gets it to Gideon. Gideon. Well defended. No whistle. Gideon still on the ground. Punzatashi. Punzatashi trying to overlap. Fifi Wood had a touch. Gideon was right on the left side of him. Supporters anxious about the scoreline. Ngongpunso gets it to Gideon, but Wongchu got the clearance at the end. And we will have the first substitution of the game, jersey number 49. Kelton Drukpa making way for jersey number 27, Purba Tenzin. Foul for the home team. Andrew getting some words. Referee Penjo saying that he has locked his eyes on Andrew's misbehavior for that situation wherein he threw the ball. Gets it inside. Nothing out of that, but they have won another corner. Kakatsuing. Gets it inside. Cleared off by Udoka. Chimapunto. Final touch was on a blue shirt. Puptoji. Tensung. And successful to keep that in play. The visitors building up from the back yet again. Tensung. Early action coming off the bench. Tashi. Seemed like he went a bit more ahead from where the throw-in was from. As of now, both the teams, if the game ends in 0-0, both the teams will have 1 point each, but both the teams will still be at the bottom of the table. Purpa. Third swing, trying to clear it off. Couldn't get that distance on it. Gets it now, but it's way out of bound. Satoshi lifts it up for Fifi Wood. Couldn't get it down. Sonapunto trying to settle it down. Goes back to Sherab. It goes long. Pop. Gives it away. Purpa Tensung. Couldn't get past Sonapunto. Making best use of his height. Tensung Namge. Sonapunto gets it back to Tensung Namge. For Belden Wangchuk, who gets across inside. Aiming for that far corner. Norin shirt. Tensung did well, winning a throw in. Kaka. Chimipunto lifts it up. Udoka, another tall figure. There is the foul. It is given to the home team, maybe for lifting his cleat way above. The stats were shown. Maybe that the call was for that foul on Robinson Wood. Team captain Sencho unhappy about that decision. Clearly upset. They have got a direct free kick from a really promising position. Dao Swing and Kaka behind the ball. Two midfield duo. Who will it be? Can they make this count? Kaka hits the wall. Punsudashi. Atit got offside. We are yet to see a team hitting the back of the net. Likitandan. Tensung Namge. Cross inside. Far corner yet again. No orange shirt there. Goes out for a goal kick. Matchday 14 of BoB BPL season 2025. Paro FC are on the top of the table. Clear chance inside the box. Trying to lift it up. Tensung had to come off his line. Could have proven to be another goal scoring chance. It was Belden Wangchuk who tried to lift it up. Fifi Wood up against Jimmy Punto. Robinson. Andrew. Ngong Punto. Tilawandi. Appealing for a handball maybe down there. Referee says play continues. Gideon down the right now. He has switched places. Another versatile player. Punzatashi lifts it up. Far corner. Andrew keeps it alive. Robinson Batu getting it to Punzatashi on the right, who tries to curl it inside. Straight into the hands of Sherb Gelton. Final 29 minutes to play. Heavy touch. Gideon. Waiting for support. Gets it back to Punzatashi. Was blocked on. Given away. Was caught after that. There is the yellow card for Robinson Badu. Robinson Badu gets in the referee books for that challenge. The latest player to get in the referee books. Robinson Badu. The Ghanaian Tensung Doji is receiving some medical assistance from the club physio. He is being escorted out. Tensung. Robinson Badu heads it away. Andrew charging forward. Fifi Wood, Sharab out of his line. Fifi Wood! Yeah, and he gets the opener. It is Frank Fifi Wood yet again for the visitors. Gets his name on the score sheet and has broken the deadlock. Frank Fifi Wood from Ghana got the final touch. Sherb Gelson came out of his line. And it is Southern City who draws first blood out here. That is the speed from the Ghanaian. Sherb Gelson a bit unlucky with that. Fifi Wood gets the final touch. Goes all the way to the sideline to celebrate. The assist came from Robinson Batu after he got booked. But there was the challenge. Sherab Gelton almost clearing it out, but Frank Fifiwood had the better of him. The speed, the resilience, the persistence, and the goal that he got in. Not the best of the goals, but it doesn't matter how it goes in. All it matters is it does go in, and Frank Fifiwood got the goal. One for Frank Fifiwood, one for Southern City. Southern City are ahead at MTC Crown through that goal from Frank Fifiwood. The intensity is changing its vibes out here now. Futsudashi lifting it up, sure up, collects that well. Purpa, crucial player, already in action. Kakatuing, clear. Tensung with a shot that wasn't powerful enough to create any problems. Jadoji lifts it up, trying to lop it over the defense. Purpa Tenzin, still Purpa. Gideon, aiming for Atid, who keeps it alive. Andrew in support. Tenzin Namge kicked it away for a throw-in. Throw-in taken quick. Zatashi charging forward, playing more offensive today compared to his defensive quality as well. Gideon, good touch. He is brought down to the ground. Referee not interested in that. Thought swing. Likitandin in the middle. Gideon is still on the ground. The game still continues. Tawa. Puptoji couldn't control that. Udoka brought down, foul for sure. Gideon will be checked now. He seems in discomfort. Maybe he was hit in the face, wasn't deliberate. Thus the referee didn't blow any whistle. There was the ball inside, he lifted up. Maybe he got nicked on that from Sonam Finto. It seemed it wasn't intentional. This is the first goal. Sharp came out and Frank Fifiwood got the final touch on that goal. Travelers taking their own time now. Sancho. It is Frank Fifiwood's goal that separates the two teams. Punso manages to get away. Purpa, beautiful pass, but the flag has gone up. Fifiwood is caught offside, looking for his second of the game. With this, Frank Fifiwood is the leading goal scorer in the club. He has registered 2 goals. One was against Paro FC with that brilliant strike. We will have triple substitution out here. Jay's number 19, Pupdoji, coming off for Jay's number 14, Tandin. Jay's number 17, Jay's number 18 coming off for Jay's number 44, Sangiletro. And Jay's number 10, Ngawang Topke, has also come on from the bench. No fall on attack, caught from behind. The game intensity is soaring up. There's a yellow card drawn. Players upset. It is jersey number 3, Kinzang Doji, who gets booked for that challenge. Final 18 minutes on the clock. Can Southern City hold on to the lead? Belden Wongchuk can't keep it in play. Puncho gets it on the line for Gideon. Robinson Batu. Sonofunso pulling Fifiwood. Draws a foul. There was a contact on that. Maybe wasn't enough, but the referee in a good position sees and decides he is in charge of the game. Sancho plays it down the line. Gideon. Andrew lifts it up, far corner. Atit arriving late. Several fresh legs in the home team. Can they make the difference? Ball inside the box. Atit moves away, using his pace now. Manages to get it to Frank Fifiwood. Keyed in on the side. Fifiwood decides to go straight for goal. Wasn't the best of attempts. Chance for Tensung now. Udoka clears it off. Sherb Gelson will be gutted for not being able to keep that first goal away. It was unfortunate on his side. Long top K with that half volley way over the crossbar. Singh has his clean sheet still intact. Hasn't been much in action today. His defense line had been solid. Keyed in. Referee aiming for the pockets, will be booked. Fifiwood also upset, maybe complaining about the position of the ball from where the foul was drawn and from where Jimmy Funso was kicking it. Fuzutashi, good work. Purpa lifts it up for Atid. Flag has stayed down. Atid going up against Sonafunso. Atid moves inside and managed to get a shot in, but too much power on that, and the flight goes way out of target. Did brilliant, but couldn't get that final touch. Another poor pass. If the game ends in this scoreline, Southern City will have their first win of the season, registering 3 points. They will go above Tensung FC for sure. Pupa lifts it up. Andrew. 2 blue shirts inside. Frank Fifiwood. Likitanden with that crucial tackle. Gives away a corner. 3 Ghanaians were charging forward. 2 on the left. Andrew couldn't get it to them, but he has won a corner kick. Andrew Boyamoa behind the ball. Cleared off from the near post. Sancho. the home team yet again be heartbroken, conceding late. Gideon, great combo from the two Ghanaians. No whistle. Play continues. Robinson Badu gets it to Fifi Wood. Gideon gets it back. Robinson Badu. Cut blocked. There is the lone goal scorer of this match, Frank Fifiwood from Ghana. There's the cross inside. Robinson Batu got the header. Final 10 minutes of regular time to play. Gideon. 1-2 touch pass from Andrew. Gideon inside. Shot in. Sherab made a brilliant save. Cleared it off. Gideon from inside the box. First time shot. Maybe he was aiming for a cross. Sherab had to punch that out. Blue shirt was coming from behind. Headed away. Gideon waiting for the ball. Panzatashi. Performance to remember. Clean sheet. Playing offensive more often. Gideon. Good defense. Purpa. Late challenge. There will be a substitution for Southern City. J's number 7. Atit Kumar will make way for J's number 8. Jimmy Tenzin. Atit Kumar taking his time, knows it is good for the team if he can waste as much time as he can. Tensung lifts it up. Sonofinto has been seen going offensive now. They are struggling a bit, especially in the attacking third. Goes down inside the box. Referee says play continues. Cleared off at the end. Jimmy Punto signals Sherab to stay back as he can hit it, get it to safety. Long Punto missed that first clearance. Can keep the second one inside. Chilwandi going long. There's the deflection inside. Bit of a challenge inside the box. Goalkeeper again on the ground. There's another yellow card. This time it is for the team captain. Sencha Doji booked. Could have been a moment for the home team to equalize. Sencho still unhappy with that decision. Still arguing, making his point. Maybe he saw something that the referee might not have seen, but at the moment the referee is in charge. He needs to be mindful about that. Has been already booked now. There was the first goal. Unfortunate for Sharap. Celebration for Frank Fifiwood. Who gets the goal and puts his team in lead. It is getting intense amongst teammates as well, not only against the opponent. Can they find an equalizer and level things up at MTC? There's the corner. Got it inside again. Punched it away. Another corner. More altercations inside. Players are unhappy, pointing fingers at each other. Referee right there to calm things down. Especially in the dying minutes, players have to be mindful. Because the last minutes really matter a lot. It is a dire do or die situation out here. But the Travellers are in front with that goal from Frank Fifiwood. Cleared away. Time is running out. It is Frank Fifiwood's goal that separates the two teams. Gets it inside. Couldn't connect on that. Still kept in play. Balden Wangchuk gets it back. Given away. Goes out for a throw in. Visitors, the time is in their favor as of now. There was the challenge. Tried to head it. Couldn't get the connection and directed on target. Final 2 minutes. Long managing to get a shot away. Again swing. Collects that calmly, goes long. Final minutes on the clock. Southern City are in the lead. Andrew inside the box now. Got it to Fifiwood. Who had a good first touch, but the final execution was questionable. Couldn't get it on target. And we will have 7 more minutes, more than enough to pull an equalizer or even get a comeback for the home team. Lifts it inside, Ngawang. There's a foul. Goes the other way for Southern City. Satashi gets it Fifi Wood. Ngawang. Back to Ngawang. Gets across inside. Tandin. Udoka. Sencho clears it out. Throw in. Sangaletro takes the throw in quick. Lifts it inside the box. Gets it to the right. Less touch. Sonofunto lifts it inside. An acrobatic attempt from the striker. Ngawang couldn't get the final connection on it. Gideon. Puntatashi cleared it off. There was the acrobatic attempt from their J's number 10. Ngawang top K. Another ball inside the box. Goalkeeper Ugintering. If this game ends in this scoreline, he will be happy with his score sheets. And the clean sheet still intact and the score sheet in his favour. Purpa. Brilliant pass to Jimmy. Trying to lift it up. Fifi Wood and Gideon were on the other side. The throw in has been given for Tensung. This is the moment the players will have to give everything, either to pull an equalizer or seal the deal and put the game to bed. For now, scoreline 1-0. Southern City clinging on. Chimifunto. There's a ball inside. Ugan swing, mishandled that, gives away a corner. Can this be a moment for them to salvage a point, or can they stand tall? That goes to the end up, looks tense. Time's running out with that scoreline. Kaka lifts it up. Udoka cleared it off. Missed the first touch. Chimi wins it. Couldn't get it to Purpa, who was making that pass. Sharab missed that as well. Calamity of errors from the defense line. Started all the way from the defense to the goalkeeper. Almost cost them another goal. Fortunately, wasn't going straight for goal. Gives away a corner for the visitors, who are in a really good position now to get the win. Go straight, Sherb Gelson. No time to waste. Good defensive work from Funsutashi. Kinzong. Final 1 minute on the clock. 60 seconds. Can they make something happen? The home team. Or will this be another unfortunate scene for them? Conceding 1 goal after the first half ends and losing all 3 points. There's a foul. This could be the final action of the game. There was the challenge. He was caught. There was contact. Evidently, it is a foul. Final chance for the home team. This is a make it or break it situation now. Chase number 7, Pelin Wangchuk behind the ball. Lifts it up. Straight in the hands of Ugen Tuing. And with that, the game comes to an end. It is the travellers, the visitors, Southern City, all the way from Gyeongju, taking home all 3 points in this match day 14. With this, Southern City has registered their first 3 points of the league and their first win. Tensung FC, yet another match where they have fallen short, narrowly losing it. The scoreline 1-0. Another match they will want to forget, especially with that scoreline. They were close, yet too far from getting the 3 points. And this will be the final match before we return and continue the other match days, as we will be on an international break. The senior Dragon Boys are traveling to Brunei to play the second match of the AFC qualifying round. And in Bhutan, we will have our very own Tri-Nation up there for the senior Dragon Girls. Thank you everyone for tuning in. As always, I'd like to thank my media team for bringing you this match live all the way from MTC Ground, Wandi. And the full-time score out here, Tensung FC 0, Southern City FC 1. Thank you and Tashidele. Kadinche.